Paranormal Ultra Deluxe, a big old tongue twister, and we're going to be completing the whole entire game. So the next few videos will just be Stanley Paranormal. For the start of it, we'll be doing the stream, which is what we're doing right now. And yeah, I've watched like, I don't know, like 15 minutes of it, maybe like 5 minutes, I can't remember. But yeah, I haven't actually played the game before, so let's get started. As you can see, English. Okay. Have you played Stanley Parable before? No, I haven't. Also, I'll just share the thing. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visitable. Wait, I can't talk today. Let me just quickly share the link to the Discord. Okay. Beautiful. Lovely. There we go, and send. Nice. Let me just open up my chat as well on my computer. Okay. Give me a second. YouTube Studios. How's everyone going? Going good? Okay. Let's turn that up. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Nice. There we go. Confirm. Beautiful. Let's get started. Please enter the current time. Ooh, it is right now 8:10. 10 minutes past 8 o'clock over here in Australia. But 1 minute extra just because it just turned 11 minutes past 8. No, okay. Nice to know. Okay. Nice. Make sure to join the Discord, everybody. There we go. Okay, we're in. Oh, look at that on the screen there. Oh my gosh. It's Inception. It just goes on and on forever. This is the best. Okay. Let me just put the link to the Discord in chat as well. Nice. Okay. Discord. As you can see, I've got the thing up on the top corner instead of the chat. So we've got full view. I'm finding it much more easier then, because I get better, less lag, as well as the full screen. So let's get started. Oh, I can't read this. The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the. This game is already starting off funny. Jeez. Sheesh. How's everybody going?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-bending, Stanley very been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Breaking fourth wall.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Okay, what happened?
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh, look at the logo.
Something he would never quite forget.
Okay.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Maybe it's your day
No
off.
one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen, unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. Okay.
What's happening? Wait. Oh, I'm in control. What if I don't want to? Ah, okay. Who listens to the narrator? Are we... How should I... Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Okay, that door's locked. Okay. I hate Mondays. Oh yeah, gathered reference. Okay. Oh gosh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But do I really though? Yeah, screw it. Let's go ahead. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Where are they?
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Consulting whiteboard manager. Okay. I did not hear what he said. Sorry about that. Oh, I thought something just happened, like something out of a scary movie. To do. Okay. Where are we going? This way. Ooh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Oh god, what's this? Ooh. Where's the boss's office? Let's see. What the... Okay. Hello, is this Karen's phone line? Okay. Boss?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
What's the number?
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Where?
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
2.
But of course,
8,
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Oh!
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. I heard the story gets crazy and crazy. Oh, bucket. Okay. Which way do I go? Let's see. Oh, nothing. Okay. Let's go this way then. Oh, okay. Hello. Hello. Welcome. We're gonna hit the down button maybe? Let's do that. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Okay. Loading, 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 loading. Nice to know. Okay.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. What the hell? I thought someone tried to shoot me. Sheesh.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, we don't want to escape, we want to look what this is. Oh. What is this? Something like out of the Batman movie. What's... Sorry about that. Yeah, like as I was saying, it looks like something out of a Batman movie. No. Have a look at that. Nope. Is that? Oh.
The lights rose on an enormous room.
Oh yeah, definitely a Batman movie.
Screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
What the hell? Okay, there's 2 platforms, or 3 platforms if you want to count that one. What's this? Cameras?
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Why is there one point on the count?
One of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What? What's this? Nothing. Okay, that scared me. Okay, that's nothing. Not even that one. Okay, no, okay, we're good. Yeah, cross. Okay, seems to be 1-5. For some reason I have a feeling it might be me. Okay, there's a big button here. Let's click it.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No,
this game was very long,
he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Okay, maybe. What?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
What is
Controls
this?
Labeled with emotions. Happy. Or sad, or content,
good.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, good point. How do I do that? Let's see. I'm gonna hit the blue button and then the red. Red button. No, okay. What's this? Nothing. Oh, purple. I'm sorry to tell you, but oh wait, what's this? 10? What's wait. How do I deactivate this? Oh wait. I wonder where I could deactivate from. This. Oh. Oh, I know what this is. I saw a 10 and that's a 5. So I'm gonna guess I'm gonna have to push buttons in order. Okay. Let's find some buttons. Well, actually, yeah, maybe not. You know what? Let's go up here. Factory power. Very ominous. Okay. Was it over there?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay. What's happened? I want to try to also get all the endings in the game. I heard the game goes on for like ever. Okay, what's happening?
Blackness.
Okay.
And a rising chill of uncertainty.
I'm a robot, aren't I?
Was it over?
What's happening? What, is that the end?
He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
That's nice.
Whatever life he lives,
Good job, Stanley.
it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Oh, wow.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
This looks good.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
Yeah, when it opens.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path.
Don't tell me you're going to take it away from me.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Okay.
And Stanley was happy.
Oh, don't tell me it was a dream. Oh god, I have a feeling it's a dream. Please don't be a dream. Beat the game. The end is never the end is never the end. Get your first trophy. Okay, we got the achievements. Well, that was nice, but also really weird. Turn the fan on. There we go. Oh, what?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This time we're not gonna listen to him much. Hello? Anyone here? Of course they're not here. So that's why we're gonna do the opposite for what we just did.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
No.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh no, I don't want to admire it. Ooh. Well, actually, never mind. I'll take it back.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Give me one?
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I mean, give me a dollar. I need a dollar. What's over here? Coffee? Nah.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
How about I'm okay. If it's the closet, then I might. I love closets. Nah, I'm good. Ooh, you know, yeah. Sure.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
How about we don't? Yeah, that's more better, yeah. Okay, where are we going? Okay. What's happening? Okay,
but Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
is he looking for the
system? Left.
You know, I'll listen to him for now. Right? Oh, that's the only way. God damn it.
Oh, no, it's to the right. My mistake.
Oh, you son of a gun.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right.
What?
Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now.
Oh,
this
wow.
story is absolutely, definitely this way.
What the hell? This is just getting crazy.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Oh,
and this time,
don't you.
suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from
Don't
the
you
top.
dare. This is going to be the most hilarious video I've done yet. This is going to be one of my most favorite games now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Yeah, okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm looking out to see if anything changes. I hate Mondays. Yeah, that's still the same. Okay.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be...
This is hilarious.
What, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay, now this is just hilarious. What if we go through this way? Perhaps. Oh, okay, let's go this way. Okay. Wait.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, it feels like the back rooms, that little area there, with the yellow walls and stuff. Oh, God.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, I didn't know you can do this. Okay. Tap, tap, tap. Call. No. Tap. Okay, I just had to save his battery. It was turned on. You too. Turn off the computers. I can't tell if this is a mirror or another room. Wait. I swear that was the room I was just in. Okay. Oh, God.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I don't think I remember that bit in there. Wasn't there a painting here? Now I swear there was a painting there. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if it's just going crazy from just the loops.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
Oh,
the
what?
Story. Here it comes.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
It's gonna be different, I bet. Oh, yep. What the hell?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
What?
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yep.
Do you remember, Stanley?
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Okay.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Okay,
some people win fair and square,
not true.
and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh no, you're joking. Oh, what? Okay, call me already? No. Wait. Oh, I thought I could type. Wait. What does it say? G814F1. Okay, how much?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Very hard. Wait, okay, cool. Let me turn that off. Wait. What if I go backwards? Off. What the? Oh, you're playing solitaire. Okay, I can't turn that one off. Okay.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Okay.
You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Can't get me copyrighted. Oh no. I'm watching my copyright right now. What? Yeah, someone told me he must have had something to drink and it was some weird spicy apple juice. What? Yeah, that's my brain right now. You're joking. What is this? Whoa, what the? This is crazy. What? I'm sorry for you guys right now, everyone. It seems pretty loud in my headphones. Enjoy 432. What the hell? Okay. Financial records, corporate. What just happened? hoping someone just watched that. I'm confused. This is confusing now. My brain's starting to explode.
Cut the music.
Okay,
Go
good,
back
thank God.
and look at that fern.
What fern? Oh, where am I supposed to go here now?
What? We're back at the office? No.
What the?
No. Line. You do know we're looking for the Stanley parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Where's this going? I have no idea where. Is that really the start? Just some more work. This is gonna be the most crazy detailed game. This would have took forever to make. What? This is crazy. Oh, what?
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been
This
through...
time there's more people fired.
I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh, come on. What is this game? Yeah. I accidentally went off menu. Oh no, what has he done now?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Delete it
We're
then.
Intelligent people,
Please.
right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Good
Something
point.
exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
I swear the room has changed. Wasn't there like a kitty poster? And wasn't there like a mirror around or something?
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
Oh no.
What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Hell? I'll call it the...
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Should I turn back? What the... Okay, that's weird. Goodbye, line. I don't want to see you again. Ooh.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere.
This is
which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Circles
and since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
This is gonna make me dizzy.
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Whee! What? The confusing
what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
What?
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it, I won't do it, I won't do it.
Okay.
And the timer stopped?
Well,
Does that mean,
no.
did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Okay.
So, okay.
What now?
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh no. He just restarted. He just say something wacky like, what just happened? Who restarted this? I'm calling it. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, it wasn't here last time. Windows. And a clock. What? Did it just actually restart? Wait. Okay, I'm going crazy. There's the line! Oh, that's crazy.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Now we're gonna screw this one up somehow.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might come into a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nah.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Okay.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for
There's
no
a
reason
vending
at all.
machine here.
None of it made
Next
any
to the- I bet
logical
there's gonna be no
sense.
chairs
And as Stanley
or
pondered this,
cabinets.
he began to make other strange observations.
what
For
the-
example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Oh,
And for
no.
that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply
1, 2,
repeating?
3, 4, what?
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh
Then
no.
he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
Don't
And
tell me.
it too appeared. It was so much fun. And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Okay.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
Don't tell me it's gonna restart.
Please.
Actually, yes.
It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Okay.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
I can see something on
My
the
life
screen,
is
just very
normal.
faint.
I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh, what the...
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
What the...
And everything went black.
Oh, God. This is like a horror game now.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What? Wait, is she gonna do that? No? Okay. That's cool. Okay, it's restarting again. We need to try to figure out something here. We need to try to figure out the game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, the line's gone. Okay, something feels different. Don't know what.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Damn.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
69. Okay.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
1, 2, 3, 4.
2845.
2, 1, 4, 3. 3, 3, 1, 4, 2.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna go in there. I'll change my mind. I'm gonna go back to the panel. Okay. What's for this stinky? Can I go out the door? Thank you. Okay. Any secret bookshelves? Nope. Oh wow. Oh wow. Can I go up? Can I go on up? What? I said it to go up. Oh, come on. I'm good, thanks. Oh, I can do that?
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Let's see what did we change in the story. I was gonna say this is different, but it's not. Okay.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Oh, come on, can I go back? Have a drink? 2, 5, 8, 4. Wait, is it 2, 8, 2, 7? No. 2, 8, 5, 4. Oh, god damn it. We're gonna go back?
Incredible.
Damn it.
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
This dude's hilarious.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he? Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the
You're making
elevator.
him go crazy.
I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Crazy. Oh gosh, this is hilarious. Poor narrator. Oh, almost sure, sorry. Blah, blah, blah. I wonder what's up here this time. Nothing? It's the boss's office.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Please hold. This is just great.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with...
Okay.
No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
Oh god. He's just sweating in the headlines. I think we're really well and truly made him go insane.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
One. 1010. Nope. Oh, really? I actually got to adventure this time. Damn it. Okay.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
I mean, you're really truly gone crazy. This time we'll actually listen.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Ooh, yay. I'd like a fork then,
The door
please.
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I think it's in infinite room. Oh, no. What the? Whee! Oh, I wonder if it's not actually gonna kill me. I have a feeling. Unless it's just gonna restart, then yeah. Oh, okay, we're still alive. Oh, what the? We have no damage on, I think. We activated cheat code.
As the machine whirred into motion and
What?
Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh. Are you good?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh, no. Oh, what? What's that sign? The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What the hell? I think we did something finally.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What the? Oh, wait, what? What the hell? Corridor, filing cabinets, the two doors. 1, 2, 3, what's this? The office. Okay, nothing there. Computer. Okay. There's 2 sets of things. Button sounds. Oh, those things I found. Wait. Sorry. What's this? Office computers. Where do I want to go? That way or that way? Okay, are these actual real credits? Wow. Okay, I'll go this way. The office. Maintenance room. I'll go up there very soon. I want to go check what this is over here. I think I'm dead. Well, dead again. The boss's office? What? What the? Office clock? What is that gonna thing in here? Where does this go?
It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you have even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. But of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you. Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you?
What the? Okay. I think I'm happy with my decisions. Well, that was interesting. What could be up here? Freedom ending. Okay. What was this? Countdown desk. Okay. Every time I go close to it, it goes away. Oh, cheeky. Oh no, I don't think so. Narrator room elevator. Oh wait, no, motion. Wait, can this? No, that doesn't work. Okay, I'll go down there in just a second. I just want to explore this. What? Gain a sign, mock-up, okay. What's this? What does it say? The office. Okay. The apartment timer. Where was this? Meeting room. What? This is very, very long. Oh, push that button. No. Where was this? Okay, that's useless. Begin the game, resume the game, options, return the menu. Wait. Okay. What is this though? Oh. Nothingness. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. How do you start in shape? Stay in shape. What the hell? What is this room? Ooh, money. Warzone. Ooh, okay. Okay. What's this? Oh, printer. Okay, I think it's time we go to the exit now. We've seen everything here. I'm hoping. Wait, no we haven't. I lied. What's this? What was that? Probably don't know. Okay. What's this say? Stanley's office. Wait, did it change? I think it's been changing and I haven't noticed. Oh wow. How did I not know this? Okay, back to exit. Okay. Wait, what?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another.
What?
How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Okay. I want it on. But we're gonna turn it off.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
You can't jump. What? What do you mean you can't jump?
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game.
Not my
As long as you
PlayStation.
move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
What the hell? That was interesting. It didn't give me a choice at all. No, I should have listened to the narrator. Something tells me I should have. Yes. Okay. These are different colors, I know that. What?
How wonderful.
Oh.
Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. What? This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Okay. Oh no, there's only, I was gonna say there's only one door.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Well, I don't remember that.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, I thought I was going the wrong way. I was trying to go
Coming
the
to
wrong
a
way.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
How much you can hear? No. Anything here? What's that? Extra bathrooms time? What? Money in the morning, money in the evening, money before breakfast, money crisps. What? Can I flush the toilet? No. Okay. I don't suppose I can jump out the window? Nah. I don't have a reflection either. Oh. Okay. New story. Down. Oh, what else is going sideways? Down. Again, not celebrating the music. Totally very vibrating right now. Okay, when's the elevator gonna end? I think that was the name. Over here? You're joking. What in the world? I just had my mind blown away.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Oh, no thanks. Damn it.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I want to walk backwards. Damn it.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
the
Mind
same
Control Facility.
Okay, we're going to do this again, then we're going to go backwards.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
That does nothing.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Please let me up there. No, God damn it. Okay, that doesn't work. Let's see. This one gonna turn it on. I hope that's an option.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. Okay. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, no. Look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. Okay. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
I hit it. I hit the stop button. What happened? What happened? Did it work? I think I hit it at the right time. What happened? Are you serious?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
mean?
mean?
I have another route.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yes, new content.
New content? What does that mean? New content.
Okay. What's this new content? I've heard something like this before. Wait, what the hell? I just haven't seen it. I've just heard someone tell me about it. Okay. What is this?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, wow.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Okay.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Well, what about PlayStation?
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
No, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Okay.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Right, no buttons.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
I have a feeling it's going to happen.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Okay, let's see. So far I got... Oh, wait.
All right.
Oh, no.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I've heard this one as well. What's this? Oh, okay, I'm gonna jump. Keep on jumping. Damn it. Oh, I wanted to jump.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Damn it. Okay.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
What? Just thank you for...
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks, just you and me having a great time together like always.
Oh no.
What do you say, friend?
Frig. Okay, looks like something's happening. Ooh. Okay. This is the new content. What? I swear that painting was moving.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
What? Are you here? Where the hell did I just go?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Wait, is this the...
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
The Stanley Parable.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Oh, wow. I'm pretty sure they actually took a screenshot for this. Oh, look at this stuff. Oh, yeah, the old loading screen, I'm pretty sure I remember this. And one of them old TVs, I used to have one of them. Used to break down a lot though. What's this? Oh yeah. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. Don't play for 5 years. Wait, okay, that'll be a hard achievement. New video game. Okay, that's us right there. Oh my god. What's that here? In loving memory, little Stanley. Oh, what is that? Is that a dog? I don't know. Ooh, the music. Oh, let me sit on the chair. Oh wow.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? What's next? Narrator? Okay. Let's see. Oh wow. It was good. There's that little line. Okay, shall we come back there maybe? Wait, what's over here? Okay, I probably should have went downstairs.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
What's over here? Oh, you gonna go back? Okay.
These were simpler times, Stanley. What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh no, it's Steam reviews.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Okay, let's see what's next. Oh no.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me.
Welcome to stream,
well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Oh, what's this?
What's this one got to say?
Yeah.
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening.
Yeah, that one kind of has a good point. Yes, I agree on that.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Okay.
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's,
like
well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button. Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
What are you talking about?
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh, my God. And it's all because of... Oh, Stanley, you're back.
What the...
You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
What?
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with.
Sorry, but I'll leave you here for like 10 years, maybe.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you.
Okay.
To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days. Months.
Oh, wow.
I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past.
Well, that stopped.
And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment. And I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my being.
Okay, sorry about that.
Infinite. For the longest time, this was my experience. And then, this moment passed, and the most unyielding fear I have ever known crept into my mind. And it is this sensation that I have been experiencing now for longer than I could have ever expected was possible. I have been waiting for you. Not that you might save me or do something to fix it, but merely to state for you the plain fact of this manner of existence. I wish you to feel afraid, as I do, that perhaps one day this state of mind will consume you as well. Perhaps you will somehow, in some way, have to live as I do now, and I wish for you to know how excruciating it is, and for you to be in true terror of its eventual arrival. If I can only...
Sorry. Oh no. Oh God. Let's see what's next. Oh God, look at this. Oh, please get me out of here. What's next?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed.
That's alright. You're going crazy. I had to skip past it. Is he dead? Okay, let's skip ahead. Let's see how long.
Is never the end, 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 is never.
Okay, nah, it's gonna get annoying. Is that leaking? Oh, that's gonna get moldy. Oh, it might collapse the room. Okay. What's next? Everything's gonna be gone? Where the hell? How long have we been gone for? Where's the clock? Oh, smashed. Okay, what's next? You know what? I think I love this one. Yeah. How do plants get down here to grow? Okay. Something spaz happening. What the hell? Skip. Oh, it's not even up right now. What? I might skip this one. Okay, it's broken. Probably for the best. I think I might take this way. Towards the sun. Worst idea. What's this one here? Please know something interesting is going to happen. What's this? Nothing? Oh, wow. Loading the game. Wait, the end is never the end is never... Wait, the end is never the end. The end is loading never. Wait, what? Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What has changed? The Flexon's changing. New content. I believe that.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, okay. I have something very exciting to show you.
What is it? I think I might end it here after this round. Now I might go off and play it myself in my free time. It's getting very late right now, 9:52. Okay, what's this? Okay, this is the same thing.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Ooh, this is what I've heard about.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Okay. What's over here? No? Okay, nothing? Okay.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical,
like a bucket or whatever. No idea why. I thought it was kind of crazy, but I guess I'm crazy enough to be crazy to do it.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
But, this is the name of the player that is playing. Wait, does it actually? If it does, it will say...
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is... Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim.
Jim.
All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
Jim.
See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says, but no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
Wait, is he actually? He did too.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2. They would appreciate what I've created here.
Epilogue. Ooh, that's me. Free new and easy trophy. Oh, I'm getting that one. Wait, what? Settings for champion. Infinite hull. Free trophy. Let's go up here. Bang, bang, bang. Open up the door. Guess I can't open it. Let's go get a free trophy then. I wonder if it actually gives me one. I'll tell you if it does. Pull the lever, receive your new trophy, no more steps. It just works. I hope so.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident?
Yes.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Okay.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen
The jump
yet?
circle, yes. Oh, it's 0. Wait, maybe.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well.
Come on.
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle?
Out.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Oh, do you not know where I find the thing? Is it having collectibles? What's this?
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
Oh,
I
what?
don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
What the... Whee! One has 6. Are you serious? I can't believe that's part of the game.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Let's see. Let's go to match. Oh wait, there's the holy bucket. First of all, I want to get some match. Oh, you're joking. Right? No. Okay. What's this? No screenshots. Wait. Just took a screenshot. There we go.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the
There's
game.
the bucket.
It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true.
Come on.
As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Bucket coming with me.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Oh, don't worry.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay, open up. We got my new bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't. Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Neither. Oh wait, okay, what? Done.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get well someday it is.
Wait, what? Oh, how dare you. Okay, where's the black hole? I'm gonna chuck the narrator straight into it. Okay. Where's the... Oh, here we go. Black hole. See what this has to offer. No screenshots, okay. Where is it? You know how black holes work?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
What the... Whee!
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again? I don't know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever. There really are so many other fascinating exhibits that I've prepared for you. I really spent quite a lot of time on all this, and I would very much like to show you some more of them. How about we go ahead and press that teleport button again so we can get back to what's really important about... oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley. I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit the bottom. Yes, I know, I told you the hole was infinite, but come on. Who actually wants to fall forever? The hole was plenty deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes falling too much. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
That's nowhere near true.
If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top. Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
That was quick.
Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me.
I have a feeling it's gonna go right to the top.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay.
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt. How is this still appealing to you?
Oh, no.
I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Uh-oh.
It's
not working.
Teleport button not working? You sure?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
No.
Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else.
Like
Take
what?
care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Don't forget I have a bucket. What now, bucket? You think he's gonna come back? I think so. You think he's gonna get lonely? What was that? Yeah, something tells me he's gonna get lonely. He's gonna come back. Don't tell me I'm actually stuck in the hole. What the hell? Okay, we just pause this or something. I think it's gonna be the end of this game. Maybe on a good cliffhanger. I'll see you all next time. Take care, enjoy, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time, everyone.